All right, we are recorded. Hello, ladies. How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Who do we have on 714? Is that Kathy?
That's probably me, Tammy.
Oh, perfect. Oh, hey, Tammy.
Hi, I'm driving, so.
That's okay. We're so excited to have you. Welcome to, you graduated. It's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. So, Cass, do you want to start off with kind of recapping, going over struggles and successes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I know I've talked to Siobhan a little bit, so I'm going to call you out because I know you've had a good week or day today. All right, so we want to hear about the past week and how it's been, any struggles, and then we want to celebrate successes.
Yes, so I did have a great day. I'm going to be honest. It really all came down to today. I don't know what happened really today, but for some reason, I just really didn't care to do any of my work at Michael's. And I spent like 2 hours while I was at the office just doing Juice Plus, and I just didn't care. And so I ended up messaging 21 people for this week. Some of them were last week, but the majority of them were for today. I got a lot of no responses, like at all, which was interesting, from friends and stuff like that. And then I did get 2 yeses from friends that I have. One of them is on the product, and she said she would just be open to hearing about the business. And she's in England, and so I was really excited about that. And then the second one as well said she doesn't really know much about the product, but she'd be, willing to listen as well. And she's also in London. So that was really exciting. So I've kind of been talking with Cassie back and forth today because I have, never had a yes before. So it's like, sweet, what do I do now? So I listened to the sneak peek that happened on Sunday, and she sent that to me, and then I sent that to them, or at least one of them, to listen to. So I mean, they're asleep right now, so I won't hear anything back from at least one of them until tomorrow. But yeah, it was really good. I think that, this weekend we went out of town for my fiance's Spartan race, and I had a really rough week last week, and a really emotional week. And so I just kind of needed that break. I needed to just clear my mind, clear my head, and I need to emotionally and be there in order to do the business, because then you just do any of it at all, because I think that people can tell that I'm just not in a good mood, and I just really wasn't in a good mood even at work all last week. So that was kind of my struggle for the week, but I'm in a better place now, and so yeah, I had a good week. And it's the one thing I haven't done yet, and I have been vulnerable on like talking to people and just trying not to care like what people think. So it's a big thing for me. I care too much what people are thinking of me. But I had the opportunity to talk to the girl at Starbucks, Cassie.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Okay.
So I had the opportunity the other day, and I totally chickened out. And I was really pissed off at myself. Sorry for the language, but because so I made myself get a Starbucks yesterday and today. So I would have that opportunity knowing like when she was there. And today she was working, or both days she was working at the drive-through. So I didn't even get to talk to her. It's like I couldn't like go. I'm just gonna go behind the counter, and talk to her, and now I can do that. So I was really kind of kicking myself for that. And I was really determined today to actually talk to her, but I didn't get the opportunity. So if that means I have to get a Starbucks again for the next couple of days just so I have that opportunity, then I'll make a sacrifice. So
yeah. Okay, awesome. So what I loved about all that is that was probably the most action and income producing action that you've had in a long, long time. And
that's awesome.
So excited, and even just that you're starting those conversations and reaching out to those people is awesome. And the call before us, they were talking about going for no, which we'll talk to you guys about that at some point, but that's awesome. And then remember that feeling of kicking yourself by not sharing it with her when you had that opportunity. And just remember that you're like, I don't want to feel that again. So keep that in your mind anytime that you ever at the grocery store or wherever, why not?
Yeah.
You're sharing
not?
your heart. Why not? What are they going to do? Why not?
Right.
So,
And then-
okay. Oh, go ahead.
Kind of my attitude at work today, because two people kind of were talking about, needing to lose weight. And so I just kind of just said, F it, I'll just, I don't care what they think. And I just brought it up. And one of them wants information on Shred and all that kind of stuff. So I've just kind of been trying to, you guys have said about making sure that whatever you're doing is more income producing. And so like if I have said yes to a meeting, but really that's like my only, like the hangout last night, but it was like the only time I actually had time to do something for Juice Plus, I decided like, okay, well, which one would be more beneficial, sitting here and messaging people or getting on to a chat and stuff. So I decided to message people instead.
Perfect. Yeah. I love it. Awesome. Diana, thank you, Siobhan, for sharing. I love that. Diana, how was your week? I know you had an awesome event.
Yeah, I have been, I think since I have a new team member, I have 2 new team members. One of them is she's in nursing school, so she's like extremely busy. So I'm trying to get her to like learn how to sprinkle it into her life, like daily conversation without being scared. The other girl, I ran track with her like all throughout high school, and I haven't talked to her in probably 7 years. And I randomly messaged her, and she was like, you could not have said this at a more perfect time in my life. And it's funny because I didn't even want to message her because I thought she'd say no and just like blow me off. And then I did message her, and she was like, you have no idea. Like, I was praying about this so much. Like, I was going to get a second job. And my husband has like all these health problems. And he's only like 26. So like she was telling me that. And then this other girl, I've messaged her about it before, but she's never messaged me back. So I was like, well, I'm just going to message her again. And she was like, yeah, I've been looking at your posts and they really interest me. So I'm trying to like schedule a call with her. She works late, but I'm going to get her on a call with my like upline, whether it's you, Cassie, or Kristen or someone.
Awesome.
Then this guy that was deployed with my husband, like I messaged him probably 2 months ago, and then I've invited him to events, and he's like kind of responded, but like basically told me he wasn't interested. And then last night he messaged me and was like, so how do I order this Juice Plus stuff? Like, tell me the benefits that you had. And I was like, oh my gosh. That what I've really been realizing is I don't care if you don't message back. It's okay.
My husband's watching the Cleveland game. I'm going to mute myself. Sorry. In the basement. You heard that from the basement.
Funny. But like, if people don't message me back, I'm just going to keep messaging you, because until you tell me no, I'm going to assume that as an adult, if you don't want something, you can be mature and tell me no. So I'm just going to keep reaching out to you until you close the door, because I care about you and like I believe in this. Awesome. Whether you're a stranger or not. I think that, so I have one new customer. I got one new customer this week, which makes like 4 for the whole month. I mean, I'm not disappointed in that, because my average is probably 3 to 4 new customers a month. And I had that event today, and I was like, sometimes I don't want to share too much stuff on my Facebook page, but I was like, I don't really care if you guys think I'm dumb for sharing this. Like, I'm doing it anyway, because what do I care? So I went in my comfort zone and posted something more on my page today, and I'm trying to think up an event for next week. So it was a good week.
Awesome. Very good. Yeah, no, absolutely. You're exactly right. You just say, and it goes the same thing with Siobhan. It's just go for those no's, and until they tell you no, and even that it might be just not right now, Yep. So, absolutely keep reaching out to them and everything. Okay. I missed who's on the phone. It's not Melissa.
Tammy.
Okay. Tammy, you are just joining us.
Yes. And actually I had like a really horrible week last week, because I was working 14 and 16 hours until Sunday. But on Monday and yesterday, I really kind of touched base with everybody that I've been talking to. I reached out to one of the girls who's actually buying, and she had told me one time that she wanted to sell it too. But I think she's actually selling Herbalife, and I talked to Kelsey about that, and she told me that she's not interested in selling it. And I even like shared with her the bonuses and stuff that are going on right now, and she was just absolutely not interested. So I really think she is selling the Herbalife now. And she told me she's actually going to cancel her next 4 months because she doesn't have the money because she's not working. So I didn't really know how to respond to that. That was kind of crazy to me, because when she first started it, she was like, she had told me that she had tried Herbalife and she didn't like the way it made her feel. And when, you know, following up with her, she was really excited about Juice Plus. So I don't know why she's really giving up on it. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Do you have a relationship with her that you can kind of pick up the phone and just kind of call her and have a conversation?
You know, she's totally ducking my phone calls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, she lives in Washington now. We've been friends for a really long time, but she lives in Washington. I even had Kelsey reach out to her, and she never even called Kelsey back. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what it is. And I mean, I don't understand why somebody wants to take something that has stimulants in it, and it's not just fruits and vegetables and plants. I mean, it's healthy for you. Why do you want to take something that has garbage in it? Why would you even want to sell that?
Yeah.
I just, I can't wrap my head around it.
Yes, it is one of the frustrating things that with this, just in the sense that it, you know, it's like, it's not rocket science, people. It is fruits and vegetables. It is good for you. What don't you get? The fruits, the vegetables, what? The research?
Yeah.
So, but the biggest thing that you can do, I mean, you're going to get it all the time still, you know, it's going to happen. She's not going to be the last person that doesn't get it. And that's okay. You shared with her. You're doing what you can, you know, maybe you decide to check in with her one more time, but sometimes you just have to bless and release. And then you keep staying consistent with your message. You can staying consistent with living the mission, and she'll come back around. She'll see, oh, wow, this isn't just a quick fad thing that my friend's doing. This is real. Maybe I need to re-engage and relook at this. And a great way to, if you kind of want to have some verbiage for possibly another text message to send her, is just, you know, empathize with her on the money and just say, you know, I absolutely understand that. I am always here and open to answer any questions in regards to the business aspect of it if you change your mind and you want to be open to learning more. You know, something like that, just to re-engage her and just let her know that you'll be here. You're going to be doing this continuously, and when she's ready, you'll be here to help her out.
Mm-hmm. Right. That sounds perfect. And then the other thing, you know, I also was kind of thinking about, and you guys can tell me what you think, because I haven't had good luck with any Facebook parties. And I was thinking what I might do is put like a care package together with some samples of the shakes and the chewables and the bars, and maybe with a bottle, like a blender bottle, and asking, hey, you know, who wants to try this, and post it on my Facebook to see if I get anybody that wants to at least try it that way, because at least that would be a way in to talk to more people about it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I love that idea. I think that's fabulous. Like spark a little bit of interest, pique people's curiosity. Absolutely. And you know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think it's a great idea to try.
Yeah. And then I thought maybe I could I do like flyers with the shred on it, like, or should I just do like a flyer with something about Juice Plus? What do you think would be better to put in there with it?
I think a flyer about the shred is great. I found that there's so much information about Juice Plus that to pick something to put onto a flyer is really, really tough. Because I've tried for like 3 years and I was like, forget it. I'm just not going to do this. So I think something that about the shred, because people will see it. I'm not sure if you saw the one that I posted today on Instagram. I stole that from somebody else, but it was like, you know, 10, like shred 10, like get lean, gain energy. It was a great visual. I'll send it to you, but something like that, because people are going to be like, I want those 4 things. Like, yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Right. Okay, I'll go on. I haven't been on Instagram today, so I'll go in and look at that. And then I did watch the video. Great video. I actually want to watch it again.
Cool.
Because it was just like awesome. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I do have the one book, Go for No, which I need to start reading. And I actually bought that for my team member and sent that to her. So I want her to read that. And then I have 2 people that she has been talking to that I'm going to send samples to for her. So I've got all that going. And then I've been touching base with Kristen almost every day. So that's
Awesome.
I really like having that because we're like, okay, what are you doing today?
Yeah, I love that. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I tried to update Kelsey on Evernote. Every time I talk to somebody, I'm trying to fill that out. I didn't get to do it last night, but I'm trying to just do that. I mean, I know it's hard. I find it hard because, and you guys are right. You can talk to 100 people, and you might get maybe 2 people that you get to be customers. So it's just, the more, and I've, being on the phone all day because I do sales all day, I try to, and in fact, I talked to 2 people on the phone about it. So I can't really sit there and go into it with my customers, but when there's something that comes up, I'm trying to share it that way so that maybe, I can kind of generate something there too. But,
that's awesome.
Hopefully this next week is better. I'm excited and I'm happy to be on here with you guys. And I really love seeing all your guys' posts and everything that you guys are sharing. It's just it's great. It makes me feel not so alone.
Good. All right, so I am going to try and move us along because we only have 10 minutes left. So we need to do a little bit of action. So what our action piece today is going to be is we are going to basically help you set up your homework assignment for this week. So Tammy, I know you can't do this, but you definitely can do it when you get home. So Diana and Siobhan, I want you guys to open up your Facebook accounts right now. And what you're going to do when you open up Facebook, Siobhan's like, I was already on it. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. Is I want you guys to go to your friends list. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to go scroll down to the letter M. And I want you to write 5 names down from the letter M that you have not reached out to Juice Plus yet.
Okay.
And let me know when you guys do that.
So Facebook doesn't have it in alphabetical order.
Oh, no way. Stop. Really?
Well, we can always type M and then just see who the first, because I don't know if that would work.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if you type M, it kind of works.
It does last name first and then so not really a quick thing, so hold on a second.
Gotcha. Okay. Trying to go to my friends too.
That doesn't really work.
That's so dumb. Why doesn't it do that?
Let me see here. Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, so, all right, well, that's fine. So what I want you guys to do is just pull up your friends list, and I want you to scroll down. It's going to be like Russian roulette. So just hold down the down button, and when I say stop, I want you guys to stop, and I want you to pick like 1 or 2 people that's on that screen that you see. There's going to be like, probably like 10 people or something, and write down 1 or 2 of their names, and we're going to do that a couple times. Facebook Russian roulette. All right, so keep tapping. Let me know if you're starting to get past the people that you like already know, which is like all of your Facebook friends, your Juice Plus friends. You guys starting to get into like real people? Okay. All right, and stop. All right, so pick 1 or 2 people, or 3, as many as you want, from that little bank of lists that people that you see that you have not talked to about Juice Plus yet.
But I don't don't want to.
I know, that's the thing. It's funny. I did this for some reason. Mine were coming up alphabetically when I did them. I don't know. It was a while ago, and I was like, next.
See, my problem is I literally probably have messaged almost every person on my friends list.
That's awesome, Diana, because I can say that in like 3.5 years, I have not.
I've been throwing myself out there.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you because that's not easy.
I'm just like, but some people I'll like forget and I'll be like, oh, they didn't answer me, so I'm just going to go back and be annoying.
Yeah. I tell you, this is what I've told people is I message and follow up with people until they tell me to F off or they buy Juice Plus. Yeah. And I'm not kidding. I mean, until people are like, leave me alone, I don't want to buy it, or like, I'm not interested. And I'm like, okay, I will stop bothering you for 6 months.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just like, keep peppering them in a nice way, of course.
Who's on the telephone again?
Tammy.
Okay. So the fun Tammy is like, I think the reason why it's easier for me in some ways is because I did take Juice Plus when one of my friends introduced it to me, and then I stopped because I started working at a supplement store and I started spending. It's so funny because I was like, I can't afford $44.25 a month, and then I literally started spending $200 a month with all supplements. And
I tell people,
it was just great.
People all the time because I used to stop at Starbucks at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day, plus a pot of coffee before I even left in the house. And that's all I had to do was give up coffee to afford this.
Yeah, it's so true. But it's what people's priorities are. So for us, it's like you could give up something so easily, but some people don't see the value in Juice Plus yet, so they aren't willing to give something up to afford it, which is baffling to us, but eventually they do. Right. So we're gonna tap down again. And so Diana, for you, if you scroll down and it's somebody that you've already shared the product with, but you haven't shared the business with, you can use that name. You're like, I've already shared the business with everybody.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, then there you go. So now's your chance. I've actually started going through people who, like, I reached out to you about the product, and I'm like, you know what? I know I reached out to you about the product, but forget that. Like, I want you on my team. Are you free to just like hear more about it? Are you open to learning more about it? And they're like flattered because they're like, oh, you want me on your team? Okay, I'll hear more about it.
I have a question for you guys. So I've heard Pam say before, like, if someone doesn't want the product, you can ask them like, well, I know that you said that you weren't interested, but do you know someone who doesn't eat healthy or has a lot of health problems? And even if you could like, I don't know, extend a hand somewhere. Because I actually have a few customers, actually like a good bit, that are my customers have referred people to me or gave me people. And this one girl's given me like 3 customers. And I'm like, why are you not doing the business? And she'll literally ignore me every time I talk about the business. But if I message her about Juice Plus, she loves Juice Plus. She loves it. But she like avoids the business at all costs. I'm like, you could have made like $300 so far.
Yeah. Some people just don't want to. My mom is a good example of one. I think I have 9 customers from her and a distributor. Melissa Nussbaum, who's on our group, is actually my mom's referral. But my mom is like, I don't really want it. She's like, I don't, like my mom's just kind of like, oh, I just want to smoke pot and do my art. She was like, I'd rather just refer people to you. And I'm like, all right, that's totally fine. So some people they just don't want to, and they're just happy flunking along. And it's, it's totally okay. You got to love people where they're at. And really the business is not for everyone. And I would rather have somebody not be interested in the business than bring somebody on and try and drag them through the mud for like 2 months and realize that it's just not for them. Because then you've also wasted your time.
I've been struggling with that a lot lately. And I've told Pam this, like, I have 2 distributors on my team. Like the one got to DD like super fast. And then she just like gave up. Like when people started telling her no, she just gave up. And I literally told her, like, I have so many resources for you. Like I've gone through and I've made things that I will share with anyone, and she just will not do it. And I told Pam, I was like, I know that people could help me achieve my goals, but I don't want them to give the company a bad name or to drag me down. So, but I feel like that's not a good attitude either, because you never know what they could accomplish from someone believing in them.
Yeah.
But how do you overcome that? Like, I don't.
So I've actually had that happen a lot to me in the past. I've been great. I have so many reps on my team that are direct to me, like so many. And I couldn't get them past DD and VF. And so I started looking at what I was doing for not duplicating and thinking about like, what can I do better? And I've actually, Veronica and I have been working together, and we've totally switched how we onboard people now. And along with that, I've gone back to all of those people and been like, we're just going to start over. Like, let's just start and bring it back to the basics. And that's actually kind of what our action is about tonight, is just bringing it back to the basics, which, oh my God, look at, he's so cute. Hi. Is just, oh my God, he's so cute. Messaging, how we talk to people about Juice Plus. So, and so part of the homework for tonight is, with those names that you put together, I want you guys to all schedule a call with your upline. And if you cannot make a call with your upline, you totally can, just schedule a call with myself. I'm more than happy to, and actually go through those people and create verbiage together. Because I think the biggest component is how you talk to people about Juice Plus and how you share the business and the product. Because if you don't know how to do that, that's one of the reasons why people are going to say no. If it's verbal diarrhea, or they're giving not enough information, or how they're saying it. So maybe even just reaching out to her and being like, hey, like, would you be open to hopping on a call and just letting me help craft some messages for you? Like, bring 5 people that you would like to message about Juice Plus, and I'll write the verbiage for you. Or like, you and Pam can write the verbiage together and be like, and then you just send it off and we'll just see what happens. Just making it that easy for her and seeing if it's something she'd be open to. And that might be the missing link. It might just be how she's messaging people.
See, I need to tell her that, because the new girl that I have, so on my Evernote, I like went on a spree. Like, I made a whole notebook on messaging verbiage, and I put like fitness professional, health professional, like person with diabetes, person that is into fitness. Like, I probably have like 10 different verbiages on there. And the girl that I have now, like, we've been voxering back and forth, and I'll tell her, like, tell me the person you want to message, tell me what you want to say to them. And I'm not saying that what you're saying sucks. Like, I'm not saying that at all. But like, tell me what you want to say and we'll fix it a little bit. Because when I started, like, I'm a big research buff, and I word vomited so. Like, I would just the research all the time, whenever, sadly, people don't care about that. They just want to hear whatever they want to hear, and something like short and sweet and to the point. And that's what I keep getting like better and better. And I read a book, or listened to one of the books that Christy has. It's like 92 Ways to Get Anyone to Like You, or something.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and I'm not even joking. Like, that has helped me so much, because, and you think that I would have remembered this having a psychology degree, but like putting things, like changing your entire verbiage, instead of like saying I all the time, you just say you.
Yeah.
And that way they completely put themselves in the situation without their brain having to do it for them. Like, you've already done that part for them. And like saying what Juice Plus has to offer them, instead of sometimes leading off of my story even.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so we're going to have to wrap up because the SSC call is starting. But so to finish off for what kind of your homework is, this week, and for people who are going to watch the recording, is that we want you guys to go through Facebook and pick about 15 people that you have not talked to Juice Plus about yet. And if you, for some of you, Diane, if you have talked to them about Juice Plus that you haven't shared the business with yet, and I want you to text your upline and find a time that you two can Zoom or get together in person. And if you guys can't connect, message myself. I will help you with it. And you guys are actually going to help to craft that verbiage to those people about the business and the product. And that, because we're just bringing it back to basics, right? Right now, to get you guys to sales coordinator, you need, the 2 VF legs, and we need to increase your volume. So with that, it's that messaging people and asking them about the business. So that is what your homework assignment is for this week. And then as the week goes on, you're going to message those 15 people. Or hopefully more, but it's to put that verbiage together with your upline and send those messages out.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Excellent. All right, ladies. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you need anything and have questions, just post it or reach out to us. And I know Cass is like 5 hours behind us. So if for some reason you guys can't get a hold of Cassie because she's sleeping, which totally is possible, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always really happy to help you with anything.
Or if you're messaging people at 3 o'clock in the morning your time, I'll still be up. So reach out to me.
Exactly. All right, ladies, have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.